Have you ever loved someone so much that you felt you couldn't live without them? What if that love was so powerful, so all-consuming, that it refused to die, even after you did? Tonight, we journey into the heart of Cambodia to uncover a story that blurs the line between devotion and obsession. A chilling legend of a love that was never meant to last, and a spirit that refuses to let go. This is the tale of the woman who loved too much. A ghost born from heartbreak, whose sorrow haunts the moonlit nights. The story, passed down through generations in hushed tones, begins with a beautiful young woman deeply in love. Her world revolved around one man. She gave him her heart, her trust, her entire being. But love, as we know, can be fragile. The details vary in each telling of the tale. Some say her lover was unfaithful, his promises nothing more than empty words whispered in the dark. Others claim he was a traveler who simply vanished, leaving her to wait for a return that would never happen. In the most tragic versions, he was forced to leave her due to family pressure or a prearranged marriage, abandoning their shared dreams. Regardless of the reason, the outcome was the same: unbearable heartbreak. The pain of his betrayal was a wound too deep to heal. Consumed by a grief that swallowed her whole, she wasted away. Some legends say she died of a broken heart, her body simply giving up. Others whisper a darker end, that in her despair she took her own life, believing that not even death could be as painful as a world without him. And in the most sinister versions, her lover, wanting to be free of his promise, silenced her forever. Her death, born of such intense emotional agony, was not an end. It was a transformation. Her powerful love, now twisted by sorrow and rage, became an anchor, binding her spirit to the world she was forced to leave behind. She did not pass on. She waited. And so, she became a specter, a ghost forever wandering the mortal realm. They call her by many names, but her story is always the same. She is a restless soul, forever searching. But who or what is she searching for? This is where her tragic tale turns truly terrifying. She is not a benevolent spirit. Her pain has curdled into a dangerous obsession. She roams the quiet roads and secluded paths, but only after the sun has set. Those who claim to have seen her describe a figure of ethereal beauty, a young woman with flowing dark hair, often dressed in a simple, traditional white garment that seems to float in the darkness. She appears lost, vulnerable, a damsel in distress. Her targets are almost always men, especially those traveling alone at night. And she has a very specific type: men who bear even a slight resemblance to the one who broke her heart. Perhaps it's the way they walk, the shape of their face, or the sound of their voice. Something about them triggers a memory, a flicker of the love she once knew. To these unsuspecting men, she appears as a vision. She might ask for help, for directions to a village, or for a ride. Her voice is soft, her demeanor gentle and alluring. She is everything a man could desire. Charmed by her beauty and apparent helplessness, the man inevitably agrees to help. As they travel together, a strange chill might fill the air, a sudden cold that has no natural cause. The sweet, intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine or frangipani might drift on the breeze, even when no flowers are in sight. Some victims report hearing the faint sound of a woman crying softly, a sound they dismiss as the wind in the trees. These are the signs, the subtle warnings that something is terribly wrong. The man, captivated by the beautiful stranger, ignores his instincts. He feels a growing connection to her, a strange sense of protectiveness. She might share a sad story, hinting at a lost love, drawing him deeper into her web of sorrow. He feels lucky, chosen. He believes he has stumbled upon a chance encounter with a beautiful, mysterious woman. He takes her to her supposed destination, perhaps a quiet old house at the edge of a village. She invites him inside, promising a drink of water or a token of her gratitude. And it's here, once he is trapped within her domain, that the illusion shatters. The beautiful face begins to change. The warm eyes turn hollow and cold, burning with centuries of anguish and rage. Her skin becomes pale and translucent, her lovely form shifting into something nightmarish. He finally sees her for what she truly is, not a woman, but a ghost consumed by an undying obsession. In that terrifying moment of revelation, the man understands his fatal mistake. He was not her rescuer, he was her prey. She sees in him the face of her betrayer, and all the pain, all the anger she has held on to for so long is unleashed upon him. His fate is sealed. Some say she drains their life force, leaving them as empty husks. Others believe she drives them mad with fear, their minds shattered by the supernatural horror they've witnessed. By morning, they are found dead or have vanished completely, becoming another victim of a love that became a curse. Her vengeance is momentarily satisfied, but her sorrow is eternal. And so, the cycle continues. Night after night, she waits for another man who reminds her of him. This legend is more than just a ghost story meant to scare travelers. It's a deeply ingrained cultural warning. It speaks to the sanctity of promises and the devastating consequences of betrayal. The ghost is a powerful symbol of obsessive love, a reminder that when love is not tempered with reason and respect, it can become a destructive force. Her story is a cautionary tale for young lovers, emphasizing the importance of honesty and the immense pain that a broken heart can cause. It teaches that some emotional wounds are so profound they can echo beyond the grave. So, what can be done about this vengeful spirit? According to the legends, only the most powerful spiritual intervention can bring her peace. Families who believe a loved one has been taken by her will seek out revered monks. Through complex ceremonies, chanting, and offerings, they attempt to soothe her rage and calm her restless spirit. The goal is not to destroy her, but to help her let go of the pain that binds her to this world. They plead with her to release her grudge, to forgive the man who wronged her, and to finally move on into the next life. Sometimes, these rituals are said to be successful, bringing a temporary peace to the region. But as long as the memory of her tragic love story endures, her spirit can never be truly laid to rest. The tale of the Cambodian ghost who loved too much is a haunting reminder that the strongest emotions, love, grief, and rage can create ripples that last for centuries. It serves as a stark warning. Be careful with the hearts of others. For a love that is betrayed can transform into a hatred that not even death can conquer. So if you ever find yourself on a lonely road in Cambodia at night and you see a beautiful woman in white, you might want to keep driving. You might just be the face she's been searching for. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the shadows. If you enjoy stories that explore the darker side of folklore and legend, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps us bring more of these tales to light. Stay safe and always be mindful of the stories the darkness holds.